Hello, I'm Phoenix Michaels. Welcome back to the Altar of Amps and another vintage amp demonstration. Today we'll be trying out the Valco-made Supro model S6651 Big Star amplifier. Now, as you can see, this one is in near mint condition. Now, this is one of my favorite Supro amplifiers because it kind of looks like a 1950s kitchen appliance here with that turquoise faceplate and the gold logo. Let's have a look at the control panel. Now here we have two channels. We have your standard channel, volume and tone, and we also have inputs with high or low. Your reverb channel also has volume and tone, also has high and low inputs. And of course for that you have your tremolo, speed and intensity controls, and your reverb intensity. We also have, of course, your on-off switch, a line reverse, which is kind of handy, your standby switch, and of course the tremolo and the reverb are both foot switchable. And the Supros generally came with a daisy foot switch for this. Now, as you can see, this is in very good condition. The Valco-made amplifiers from this period, generally the faceplates here begin rusting nearly seconds after they left the factory, and usually you will also see this turquoise all scratched up, and perhaps these knobs all chowed up too, or missing altogether. So this one is probably the best example of this amplifier you're ever going to see. In addition, you can see that the grill is just immaculate. Now here we are around back, and again, this is something you're generally not going to see on a Valco-made amp, which is a chassis that is pretty much completely free of blemishes or rust. That transformer there looks brand new. For power, we have two 6L6 RCA tubes providing about 40 watts, although I believe this amp, volume-wise, behaves about 35 watts, in my opinion. And then we have 5 12AX7s in a preamp stage. Down here on the bottom, we of course have two Jensen 12-inch speakers, immaculate condition. Also, there's not even a scratch on either one of the labels. There's the fuse holder right there, the original envelope with the spare fuse still attached to the amp. And on the bottom there, underneath this piece of plywood, is your reverb pan. The Supro Big Star, unlike most of the other Valco amps, has reverb more like a Fender. This model has a very large reverb pan as opposed to the smaller ones they use on the other models. Now the value on this amp is pretty much what the market will bear. These aren't even listed in the Vintage Guitar Buyer's Guide. However, I did sell one similar to this last year, same year model, not as nice condition, for about $1,500. So this one, again, the market would decide what this is worth depending on how many collectors were in the market on any given time. Now this amp would likely benefit greatly from an upgrade to a 3-prong cord. It currently has the original 2-prong. And would quiet this amp down a little bit. Right now I'm picking up a little line noise from the house circuitry. However, I haven't wanted to do that and change its original nature. So let's try it plugged straight in. A little bit of reverb here. Tremolo out. adjustment here. Well, let's turn up the reverb and see if this amp will serve for us. I'd say that's a yes. Hey, thanks for stopping by the Altar of Amps. This is Phoenix saying, play hard, play naked.